Episode 9 is said to have many different twists and turns, as well as surprises in this film by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one aspect of Episode 9 that a lot of people are really looking forward to in this movie are the burning questions from The Force Awakens that will be answered in Episode 9 by JJ. And honestly, I think that's a very respectful thing for Abrams to do in this movie, because a lot of people have, numerous questions from The Force Awakens that are indeed going to be answered in Episode 9 finally. Even though I feel that a lot of those questions should have been answered in the middle film of the trilogy, he will be answering them in Episode 9. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art, and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which has all to do with a major sequence involving The Empire Strikes Back and the origins of Maz Kanata and her discovery of the iconic Anakin Skywalker lightsaber. Now, specifically, it's described that one of the intense scenes involved an actor in his 30s portraying the character of Luke Skywalker while fighting another actor in the suit of Darth Vader. It's described to be a sequence in which Maz is explaining her discovery of Luke and Anakin's lightsaber hilt. The scene is described to recreate the iconic staircase battle on Cloud City, where it's said that Luke and Vader performed different lightsaber moves that are said to be used in a way where it fills in a jump cut in the original movie after Vader strikes a pole. It's said that the iconic stairs were recreated at Pinewood Studios in the UK, and that even new Vader dialogue is said to be inserted into the scene that will expand the sequence from Empire Strikes Back. Additionally, it's described that one of the key shots included a rear shot of Luke losing his hand, where it's said that the camera focuses on the hand, tumbling down, eventually transitioning to a scene in the future from Empire, where the saber crashes into a pile of mud, where Kylo Ren kills a clan member. It's described that this is the scene in which Maz Kanata finds the iconic Luke Skywalker lightsaber. So I want to go over a couple of parts about this. Now, we heard about this lightly, I would say maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, about this whole entire scene being altered in Episode 9 in order to use it as a form of storytelling for the character of Maz Kanata. Now, first things first, the one thing that does stand out to me here is, of course, adding in new lightsaber moves between both Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader in order to fill in a jump cut in, of course, Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. So you guys may recall, I'm pretty sure that there was a jump cut in, of course, that battle in The Empire Strikes Back where Vader strikes an object, and I believe it cuts to, Leia, Lando, 3PO, Chewbacca, all those other characters, right? And it seems as though that J.J. Abrams is going to fill in the gaps and give us, an extended lightsaber duel sequence between both Luke Skywalker and Vader, very briefly, mind you, for, of course, that iconic duel on the staircase of course, Cloud City in The Empire Strikes Back. And it's even said that new dialogue of Darth Vader is said to be added into the scene, hence changing that sequence in, of course, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Now, I'm not quite sure how I feel about this. I can definitely see how this may very well be controversial to a lot of people out there, especially a lot of Star Wars fans around the world. Changing an iconic scene from The Empire Strikes Back, where you're adding in new dialogue and even new lightsaber moves, mind you, it is going to be a scene that fills in a jump cut, but at the same exact time, it is, changing that, iconic scene from such a popular movie from decades ago that so many fans grew up with. So, like I say, I think that this is a big risk by Disney and Lucasfilm, and it's all a matter of if they get it right or if they don't get it right. And I think that, as long as the writing is good and as long as it makes sense, I think that a lot of people will actually accept it. But there's a good chance here that it may very well actually not deliver. We'll have to wait and see. So the other part that I really do find very interesting is, this is something that we actually learned a little bit about not too long ago, is that the rear shot of the young actor in his 30s portraying the character of Luke Skywalker, where we get a different angle of Darth Vader taking off Luke's hand, where the camera now, though, focuses on the iconic lightsaber falling down Cloud City with the hand attached to it, eventually zooming in on it and transitioning to a moment in the future where we actually get to see the saber crash into a pile of mud as Kylo Ren kills a clan member on an unknown world, which leads us to the scene that we talked about I would say maybe a week ago or so, give or take, where Maz Kanata actually discovers the iconic Anakin/Luke Skywalker lightsaber. So you can see that there's still a little gap in the story of exactly what happened to Luke's lightsaber that will not be explained in this movie. It seems like JJ is only explaining how Maz Kanata found the actual lightsaber hilt, but not exactly what happened to it after it fell down, of course, that shaft of Cloud City. So that's the thing here. Exactly where did it go? You know, in between the events of when Maz Kanata found it on that planet, and of course after Luke Skywalker lost his hand. We do know that, you know, the planet that Cloud City is based on is a gas giant, so it only makes one wonder where that lightsaber really ended up going. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.